Hi, this is Peter Godinez, your ambassador with KDY-TV with another segment of Good Morning Oxnard. And as I've said a few times, we are actually here on the Oxnard High School campus, and there was just a lot of energy. It's calmed down. But we have the special privilege of having, I want to call a leader who is really leading a segment of people who I think are just vital to what we have going on in the culture. And so we have here in front of us Major Dale E. Weaver, and he is a senior aerospace science instructor, and I'm going to let him tell a little bit of the story. So thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
I'm glad you calmed the storm down here. It was rather noisy here.
Yes.
But tell us what you're doing with this program in Oxnard.
Okay, thank you so much for having me. We love working with the kids. We like helping mold their character. We have three core values in the Air Force: integrity first, service before self, and then excellence in all we do. So we try to teach these core values to our students through our day in and day out activities. And we do that through classroom instruction. We also have after school programs where we have an air rifle team, a saber team, a rifle drill team, and a color guard. And we give the kids opportunities to practice and then compete in different events. We also do lots of community service, so we're always trying to give back to the community. We assign kids positions to give them the responsibility on managing and running the Corps. So we're teaching them leadership by doing. The more that they do, the more they learn. In fact, this event today was fully planned and executed by the cadets.
Really?
We have a whole group of cadets that are responsible. They divided out each of the different duties that they have. So we feel that we are helping develop their character. We're trying to build good citizens for the community and for the nation. That's our goal.
And I think it's a really good goal. Now, you call yourself retired. I call you transition.
Right.
Because what you're doing is
Right.
major time significant.
Right.
So prior to that, you told me you're from Morro Bay,
Right.
and graduated from Morro Bay High School,
Right.
sounds like.
Yes, I did.
And so tell us a little progression in terms of what leads up to this day.
Okay, thank you. My dad was an F-86 pilot, and he was stationed in Alaska. I was born in Alaska, and I'm named after the Distant Early Warning radar system up there, Dale Eric Weaver. So I never planned on going to the Air Force. I went to high school in Morro Bay, then I went to University of Oregon, so I'm a duck. Then I went out 1 year up to Alaska, and I taught middle school there. Then I moved out to Guam, and I lived on Guam for 4 years. I got my master's degree there. Then I met my wife, who's from Guam.
Wow.
We had our first daughter. Then I decided to join the Air Force from there. And I spent the next 20 years in Minot. I was in Germany. I was in Los Angeles. Then we went to, from there I ended up in Virginia. And I was stationed in Virginia for 4 years. Oh, we went to Hawaii and Guam also. My wife loved being stationed in Hawaii, and our kids, of course.
Who wouldn't?
Right. And so we had a really good career. I did a lot of traveling. I was in charge of a Pacific Rescue Coordination Center when I was in Hawaii. We had responsibility for 77 million square miles. I also worked in the Special Ops Division. I worked as a Combat Search and Rescue Planning Officer.
Wow.
So I had a variety of jobs. I did personnel, I did equal opportunity, I did Combat Search and Rescue Planning, and then I did Civil Search and Rescue and a little bit of Special Operations. So I had a really, really good, broad career.
You've had a really exciting life so far, and so much more ahead of you here.
I'm trying now. I feel like I made really good decisions along the way. And then when I retired from the Air Force, I went back and got my PhD at William and Mary in counseling. So I taught college down at Chapman University in San Diego, the campus in San Diego, and then I heard about this job up here. And what I realized is that being with kids and trying to help them, mold them, help them be resilient. I really believe strongly in teaching kids how to bounce back when bad things happen in adverse circumstances. And so that's what I'm trying to do, is teach these kids good core values, how to live a good, clean life, how to give back to the community, and how to build a solid career for themselves.
Now you said that you have about over 100 individuals involved in this program.
We do. We have some great kids from all walks of life. We have boys and girls, and a lot of them come from trying circumstances. Honestly, we have a lot of kids that are a little bit low income, and I know there's a financial struggle at home, and so they really look forward to joining our program. We give a lot of the things we offer for free. For example, the uniforms we give for free. We take them on field trips. A lot of times we have a budget, we're able to pay for that. We also do fundraising. So many of the kids that we have in our program, they really love to participate. They feel proud of the uniform. They're proud to serve. They set a good example on campus and in the community, and I really feel we're helping them become better people. I have a lot of graduates that come back every so often, and they tell us how much they enjoyed the program and how much it meant to them. And I've been doing that now for quite some time, and this is my 5th year here, and I really feel like I'm doing something important. I'm very proud of the kids. We have some outstanding students in our program.
Yeah, so you have alumni now that can come back.
We do have alumni. We have people that have gone into the Marines, gone into the Navy. It happens every year, and then they usually put their uniform on and they come back and visit campus.
It's amazing.
And some of them go on to do, they go on to college, get their bachelor's degrees, and every once in a while they'll come back and visit us. So we're really proud of the progress they've made and the positive impact that we're having on their lives.
And you can actually start this program as a freshman and then just continue on?
Right. They start out and they take one class each year. They alternate between myself and Sergeant Emmons, the Master Sergeant.
Okay.
For example, we teach exploring space. Okay. We teach global awareness. We teach aviation history. This year I'm teaching science of flight. We actually launched model rockets. We take them on field trips. We've been to Edwards Air Force Base, Nellis Air Force Base.
It's good exposure.
And then we teach them communication, and we teach them leadership. And a big part of the leadership is them actually doing jobs on day in and day out basis, planning activities like this Military Career Day. Then they learn what it means to be a leader and how to put everything together so it works.
That's amazing. Well, just 2 more questions.
Okay.
If you had to say, what do you think you would like to see the program look like in 5 years, what would you tell our audience?
Okay, believe it or not, we have a new program that's going to start next year. It's called an Aviation Academy. This is something that our superintendent, Dr. Sumakian, is pushing. And we love the idea. Our David Swaven, who's our math teacher, is going to be the director. What we envision is having the kids learn actually career field, how to build and fly drones. And learning how we're going to maybe create an auto shop class where they learn construction on metal for engines and so on. We maybe be able to get an aircraft here and not to fly it, but to study it and learn how to do maintenance on it. So basically, when the kids graduate from high school, they will have a background not only in ROTC, but they'll actually have a background in aviation, and that could lead to a career in aviation.
No, I love it.
And that's one thing that we envision, and I really love that idea, and so I'm fully on board. Our goal is to have the ROTC program and the aviation program linked together.
So you are involved in learning with, I call him Coach Gabe.
Yeah,
there's a story behind Coach Gabe, but I think you're in really great company. So, if you had to, I always give this my guests an opportunity to reach out to the audience and say, what kind of encouragement and support do you need from our community?
Well, I hate, the cold green cash always helps. Our budget has been cut recently. We recently did a fundraiser where we mailed 500 letters to parents and friends of the cadets. We call it a Support a Cadet program. So if we could get any donations from the businesses or from private citizens, even $10, $20, it would help a lot for our program to help support the different activities that we like to do. That would be a big thing for us. And just to make positive comments when they see the cadets in uniform out in the community doing things. If they could just come up and give them words of encouragement and tell them how important that is to the community, that would mean a lot to us.
Well, you know what? I also have to shout out to your Ducks.
Okay.
So go Ducks! This is Ducks, and I know you guys, all you Ducks are out there, so several times over. So you count 2. Let's give, let's encourage, let's support this program. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time.
What you do is so significant.
Thank you very much.
So with that, I say Peter Godinez, your ambassador with KADY TV. Until next time.